Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Hustlers Horizon podcast. Man, it's been a little while, like 3 weeks. I haven't shot an episode. I've been so busy, but we're back. Thank y'all for everybody that likes our stuff, shares our stuff, and today we have an awesome guest, Mr. Juan Delgado with Rights to Remember. How's it going, Juan?
It's good. How are you this morning?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm glad you made it.
I'm glad I made it too.
You made it. You said you're tired.
Yeah, busy schedule, man. I've been hitting the ground running.
Yeah.
I put a motor in the party bus, so kind of got
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
you were talking about that. You
Yeah.
said it blew out.
Yeah, well, it got hot
Yeah.
and blew a hose.
Dang.
Decided to get it all back together, fixed it, and now it doesn't have any compression. So,
Dang. So
had
you
to
have to
pull
get
it
a
out.
whole new motor.
Yeah, it's cheaper to just buy a whole new motor than
Is
it was
it?
to just rebuild that one. Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot of work. You doing it yourself?
Yeah, me and my kid were doing it, and then I kind of just finished it up a little bit. Well, he works for the railroad, so
Yeah.
he had to go back to work, so I ended up finishing
That's
it up
just you.
myself. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So, thank you for coming again.
No,
We're
thanks
gonna
for having me.
jump into your what you do for your business. We'll jump a little bit about talk about yourself, what you do, and all that stuff.
Cool.
So we'll jump right in. Rights to Remember. That's your business.
Yeah, that's right. I just remember. So for me, I wanted my heart's always been in like making memories for people. You know, I'm a servant.
Yeah.
I think that's just one of the gifts God's given me is to be able to serve people. And
Yeah.
my business, I wanted to be able to take what I had and
Yeah.
speak life into other people and serve people and create memories for them. So for me, you know, it was just a ride to remember.
Right to
And
Remember. Yeah.
yeah, so that's kind of where I got that name from and
Yeah.
put that together that way. So
That's dope, man. And what does that entail? What all do you offer and what all
So
do you do?
I have a party bus.
Party bus.
I have probably the biggest party bus in town so far right now. That party bus will fit 28,
Oh wow.
and it has
That's a club.
pretty much. Instead of taking 5 or 10 people, you can take the whole party. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And we can go wherever you want to go. We want to go from bar to bar, restaurant to restaurant. You want to go do just transportation jobs? Do you want to go on a scavenger hunt around town?
Yeah.
Let's get on. Let's do it.
That's
so
dope.
we have a cold fridge on board. So we have bring your drinks with you, whether it's water or
Yeah.
adult beverages. Fridge is cold.
Cervezas.
Yeah, keep everything in there.
Yeah.
Keep everything cold. It's got a full sound system.
Wow.
It has a flat screen TV, a Starlight headliner. It's built for comfort.
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
yeah.
That's the one you're working on, right?
Yeah, and
Awesome.
that's the one I'm working on right now. And then of course I started the horse and carriage business. It's been on my heart for about 8 years, man. And
Horse and carriage?
yes, horse and carriage business.
Is that part of the same?
That's all part of the same. So my goal with that was
Yeah.
to do events like weddings,
Okay.
proposals.
Yeah.
Take that and create memories for people, but also use that to kind of speak life into. I'm big into
Memories.
to my to God. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And he's done a lot of stuff for me. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for him. So
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to take and speak that into other people's relationships. And that's kind of when I started that. When I started this about 6 years ago, I've been just hitting the ground running, doing research. And
Yeah.
you had to learn how to drive the carriage. I've been around animals and horses my whole life,
Yeah.
but being on the actual horse and carriage side of things, it's a total different animal. That horse out in traffic,
Yeah.
and you have all the sounds, noise, people.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, especially for an animal like that.
Yeah.
And it's a horse, so you can't just expect this horse to just stand there and be okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of training, a lot
You got
of
to train
driving.
it and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
What
a
kind of
lot it.
training do you do with
So
it?
I say we, me and Smoke, which is that's her name. It's one of my horses'
Oh, okay,
names. Is
Smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah,
So she's half Belgium and half Clydesdale. She's a pretty big horse, but
Yeah.
I take her and I try Monday, Wednesday, Friday if I'm
Wow.
not busy,
Yeah.
or at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Get her hooked up to the carriage and just drive around the neighborhood. Get her used to the sounds and stuff. So I actually got Smoke from a carriage company in
Gotcha.
Galveston.
Yeah.
One of my biggest mentors in the carriage company is his name's Clay,
Mm-hmm.
and he owns Galveston Carriage Company. So they have horse and carriage and excuse me.
Yeah.
I have horse and carriage company in Galveston, Houston. He does downtown
wow.
Dallas, and then he's working on part of Austin. He's not sure if he's going to get Austin yet, but
Yeah.
it's a niche business, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that fight against it because of the horses, but
They think you're out or you're working them too
yeah,
hard or what?
they're working too hard, or
Yeah.
they're not being treated right, or they're in the heat. the way we run a horse and carriage business is if it's too hot, we won't get out.
You'll run it.
You know what I mean? No.
How much is the carriage weigh? Is it a lot of weight or no?
So the depending on the carriage you have, my
Yeah.
smaller carriage is probably 300 pounds.
Okay.
So that horse can carry twice its weight. So
How much does that horse weigh?
I think she's 2,800 pounds.
Oh, that's a lot.
She's big.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, but they were bred and designed for
To-
that.
for
you know
that,
what
yeah.
I mean, horses have been around forever.
Is that the horse like the really tall ones that are really fluffy?
that they are draft horses. They're not just regular quarter horses. So they're.
You have it on your page.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
That's cool. I've always wondered how that worked because you see them like in these big cities,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
but they're always so calm.
They are, and that's because that's their job. You know, when you give a
Yeah.
horse a job, that's they love to do. I can tell you right now, when I get home and I pull up to that gate,
Yeah,
if I go to that trailer, Smoke walks up to the gate and she's ready to go.
she's like
she
take
she
me.
knows, yeah, she knows her job. She knows it. She's
Is
gonna go
that
work.
her?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's her. And then I have other horses or smaller horses for my kids, but those are just horses to ride around the
How
house.
many horses do you have in total?
I have 7 total.
7.
Seven
That's a
total
lot.
and 2 draft horses.
That's cool.
The
The
other-
draft? You mean the ones that pull the
Yeah,
carriages?
those
Okay,
are the 2
gotcha.
carriage horses. So Star is the other big horse. She was an actual rescue horse. I got her from a kill pen in Arkansas,
Oh wow.
and we put a lot of weight on her.
Yeah.
For me, it just made more sense for me to, if I'm going to do something like that to save this horse,
Yeah.
keep her from getting killed,
Yeah.
and give her a better life. Those horses eat better than I do. All these people, they do.
What do they eat? What do you be feeding
They
them?
do. So they eat what we call it's a Windlands breed
Uh-huh.
brand food. So it's what they call a free choice. So it's a 50-pound bag.
Uh-huh.
And I got, like I said, Clay is my biggest, go-to since he's been doing this. He's been doing this his whole life, man.
Yeah.
He's 40-something years old and he's been on
Wow.
draft horses and wagons and carriage and pulling plows and stuff like that his whole life. That's what
Yeah.
he grew up with. So he knows the ins and outs of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I lucked out with having him as a mentor because he's given me all of the tools,
All the knowledge
the
too, huh?
tools to
Mhm.
succeed. And if I need something, I can call him, pick up the phone. If I text him,
Yeah.
whatever it is, he's there to help me.
Yeah.
But so this Windlands feed is called a one and only. So
Uh-huh.
it's a 50-pound bag. You just dump the whole bag of feed in.
50
there.
pounds?
50-pound
Oh,
bag.
crap.
And
How
then
often? Every day?
I feed them every 2 days.
Okay.
So this feed is designed to kind of take over on forage.
Yeah.
So it's designed so you don't have to have hay.
That makes sense.
If they're just out in the pasture, you can just give them this feed, and since it's free choice, they eat until they're full.
Yeah.
Well, once they get on this feed and eat so much, you'll start to notice they
Yeah.
only eat when they want to because
Yeah.
they're full.
Yeah.
It fills them up. I keep forage out there anyway. I
Yeah.
keep another round bale of beardless wheat.
Yeah.
Just so they can have something to chew on, something
Little
to
snack.
eat.
Little snack on the
Constantly, yeah, constantly. I mean, if you break it down, it breaks down to about $15 to $18 a day to feed just one of those draft horses.
side. Mhm.
So
It gets expensive.
yeah, it gets pretty expensive pretty quick. And then, depending on how much they work and if you shoe them,
Yeah.
my other horses, they don't go out and, I don't work them. We just ride them at home.
Do
They're in
you
the
have
dirt,
them all
so-
together
Yeah,
or
well,
separate?
they're all in the same pasture. I have
Yeah.
3 acres at home. They're all in the same pasture.
gotcha.
All my smaller horses are pinned up in a pen.
Yeah.
But I leave the bigger horses out so they can kind of stretch their legs.
Stretch out.
Yeah, they're just the typical females. You'll find the one.
Typical females.
Oh yeah, they are, and I promise you, I don't mean that. But anybody that has a horse knows if you get a mare,
Yeah.
she's gonna be mean. So
Yeah.
they kind of, it's just part of horses. They kind of know who's boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's one that'll pick on the rest of them, kind of push them out of their feed. So I kind of try and keep them separated so everybody can eat and have their own food and
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's awesome, man. And then so you have the party bus, the carriages. What else is that?
So I actually help and partner with my sister. We do
Uh-huh.
hot shot business.
Oh yeah,
too.
you talk about the hot
yeah,
shop business.
Yeah. So she's over all of that stuff. They do a lot of transportation stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But that's kind of one of the things we want to do together. So we have 2 flatbed trailers, 2 enclosed trailers,
Nice.
and 4 trucks now.
Really?
So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's that company called?
that's PCSI.
PCSI.
Yeah.
cool.
So that they transport they're more of a courier service, but it's PSCI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God, it's hard to say. PSCI Hot Shot Texas.
Yeah.
So, it's just running hot shot loads.
Yeah.
Anything from equipment to pallets of, whatever pipe,
Yeah.
vents, anything you can get on. That one's kind of a newer, still kind of
Yeah.
pushing it out there. I don't.
Are you
spend
more?
a-
Yeah. Are you more on the back end on that part?
Yeah. I really don't. My sister drives.
Yeah.
My sister does all
She
the.
drives the truck.
Oh yeah.
Dang. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's kind of got my hands in a lot of things.
Yeah.
I want to be able to grow my business more than just transportation.
Yeah.
I do not just parties. I do transportation. I did transportation for Route 66 Festival last year.
Yeah.
And of course that was with the trolley and the party bus. I sold the trolley.
Okay. You're talking about a trolley. You don't have that anymore?
No, I sold the trolley. If I do, I've been kicking around selling the party bus. If I do, I'll probably buy a newer trolley.
Yeah.
And then take that and use it.
That's cool. You were
transportation stuff.
You were posted up at the what's it called?
Town Square.
Town Square.
Yeah.
With the little what's
Yeah.
it called? That was you?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
was me. So I actually have a sponsor. It's Rafter 60.
Okay.
She has the portable buildings. So she
Uh-huh.
brought me a portable building. I set the portable building up. Last year it was a Polar Express theme. So
Yeah.
I had a Polar Express backdrop, Christmas trees,
Yeah,
had
yeah,
the full
I saw
size cutout.
We wanted to do it, but we're like, man, it's always busy.
Yeah, it's
You stay
busy.
super
So
busy, huh?
when with that part of with the Trolley Express, man, we started booking the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's
and
crazy.
it doesn't stop until January 1st.
That's crazy.
Nonstop. I mean, so for me, I work during the day,
Yeah.
full-time job, and then I do all this other stuff on the side afterwards. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's part of being a hustler. You hit the ground running and you don't stop until,
Yeah. What's your day job?
So I work for Equipment Share during the day. I work on heavy equipment, anything on a construction site from,
Like you fix it?
yeah.
Oh, cool. Like a mechanic.
Yeah.
Diesel.
Yeah. Anything from, just
That's
a
how you met Trent, or how do you
No,
know this
so-
fool?
I know Trent from a long time ago. We used to race cars together.
Oh, nice.
He tuned my race car for me.
Really?
He actually, that guy's smart, man.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing when it comes to race cars. Come really close friends. We've been through a lot together. Kind of helped each other through some things. But
Yeah.
he's
dope. Cool dude. He's all right.
he was always there. He's a good dude, man.
No, yeah, he is.
He really is.
No, that's awesome, man. So when a lot of people that I talk to here, like they have so much going on, right?
Yeah.
You have your day job. Do you ever plan on leaving that or no?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. But for me, I want to be able to have insurance and all the benefits.
Yeah.
I love what I do. I love the place I work at.
Yeah.
But it's like anything else. It's got its days.
Yeah.
But I can't not work. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
as a business owner, you're constantly going from sun up to sundown. Even
Yeah.
when I'm working,
Yeah.
I'm still working on my business, answering phone calls, sending emails, sending text messages, following up on leads, trying to get into other events,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So,
What all we were talking about some events earlier. What all you have coming up?
so we have the Route 66 Festival.
Okay.
It's a cattle drive, the Coors Club
Yeah.
cattle drive on June 6th. Starts at 10 o'clock in the morning.
You're taking your
Yeah,
carriage?
so I'll have both carriages there, both horses.
Cool.
One of the carriages is going to actually be pulled by Matt in
Matt,
the
nice.
Cybertruck. So,
Oh, he's gonna pull it with a Cybertruck?
yeah, he's going to pull the
That's
Cybertruck.
dope.
So he was going to ride a Star
Yeah.
in the Cosmic Cowboy costume, but
It's not in yet.
Yeah, it's not going to make it.
Yeah.
So
That's smart.
He's-
That'd be fun.
he was going to ride one of the other draft horses just and then pull the carriage. But
Yeah.
then we have so that night, not a whole lot of people know, but
Yeah.
that night,
Breaking
I'm working.
news.
Yeah, I'm working on a deal. I got in with Sod Poodles, so I'm trying to get the Sod Poodles to get the horse and carriage on the field.
Oh,
We're
that'd be
just
cool.
right now working out the logistics. So that's later on.
There's a game that night?
yeah, there's a
Okay,
game that
okay.
night. So it's Pirates and Princesses.
Okay.
So that's kind of why they want to do the horse and carriage with the princesses.
Oh,
So
that'd be cool.
I'm working through the logistics right now of
Yeah.
trying to get all that taken care of. So
The actual take the horse and
Yeah.
the whole that'd be cool.
yeah, so when I envisioned this, I was like, how can I get my horse and carriage in front of all these people in Amarillo or people that don't know it
Yeah.
exists, right? So I'm like, in my head, why not get with the Sod Poodles?
Yeah. Partner up with
Um,
them.
They always take him around the field on that gator, you know what
Yeah.
I mean, on a UTV. Why not take him around the field on the carriage?
In the
You know what I
carriage.
mean?
That's that way. Yeah.
So
I bet like I don't know, maybe a lot of liability. I don't know. the back end,
Yeah, it's a
liability and
lot of
stuff. Yeah,
liability.
yeah,
You got to have a lot of insurance.
yeah,
Insurance is not cheap for horse and carriage business.
yeah,
So, and that's part of the logistics right now.
yeah.
Just making sure I have the right insurance coverage, so that way, if something does happen,
You're covered.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone's
You see all
covered.
these crazy stories.
Oh
Have
yeah,
you seen those with
yeah,
the horses going crazy and stuff?
yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
No,
No.
no, but I mean, it can happen to anyone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's an animal. They're have a mind of their own. They're gonna do it. You're not gonna be able to stop a 2,000 pound animal. I promise you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually, it
Uh,
happened in Amarillo, didn't it? One time.
It's 2012, 2013
Oh,
was the last time that happened. But here's the
I
deal.
thought it was more
Okay,
recent. Yeah.
a lot of people don't really understand that you have to have the right piece of equipment for the right job. You're right.
Yeah.
You got to have the right horse for the right job.
Yeah.
So you there's a lot of people that put quarter horses on these carriages,
Mhm.
or a lot of them use a Frisian horse.
Yeah.
They're not. They weren't designed for that. You know what I mean? But a lot of that
Mhm.
goes back to their training too. These
Yeah.
draft horses, they're used to that. That's their job. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Smoke came from downtown Galveston
Yeah.
daily.
This is
Fire,
cake for him
yes,
here.
I can take a fire truck right in front of her, full sirens,
Yeah.
and she will just stand there and not move.
Wow.
So, like I said, the one that happened in 2012, 2013
Yeah.
was like a team of quarter horses.
Yeah.
They didn't have blinders on. Um, they didn't have pretty much the right equipment to do the
Yeah.
job. And
And
it
it
took
just
about, I
took
think
off.
they said it was like 16 people took them for a
Really?
ride. Yeah.
It was
I-
like
and
at the United on 45th or something. Where did I see
So
it?
no, the one you're talking about is the one in Lubbock.
Okay, yeah, it might have been Lubbock.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I just saw the horses spooked.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's scary.
it is.
That's
It is because that's 4,000. She had a team of horses. That's 4,000 pounds of animal pulling 1,200
Yeah.
pounds of equipment,
Yeah.
and then her driving trying to hold them back.
Yeah.
So in a horse and carriage, you have to have brakes, you have to have lights, you have to have your moving triangle, you have to have a catch, to catch all the
Poop.
the
Yeah.
poop. So um, there's certain things you got to have in
Yeah.
place, and there's all that's in place for a reason. You know what I mean? It's for the whole industry. It's not just for
Yeah. Yeah.
each company. We all have a standard that we have to have
Mhm.
industry wide to have these horses out on the street or at an event. Period.
Yeah. Is there another carriage company here in town?
No, I'm
You're the only one?
I am the only one in Texas
The horse?
Panhandle.
Really?
Yeah. And that was another reason that drove me to do it,
Yeah.
is because there's nobody here.
Yeah.
They come in from Oklahoma City to do it, and they charge a minimum of 3 hours. And that was when I first started looking into it. The minimum of 3 hours of 12 or $1,100 or
Yeah.
$1,200 just to come in, plus
come in.
travel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's an expense.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's smart. I didn't know there was any other company.
no,
That's
not from
dope.
here.
You're taking
So,
it all.
Yeah, I'm the
the
only
whole
one.
cake.
So in Amarillo, it's me,
Yeah.
and then you have Oklahoma City, Dallas, San Antonio.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones closest to us.
That's smart. That's
All
smart.
the way over to Albuquerque. I saw the horse and carriage in Lubbock.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a business. I haven't found actual business in Lubbock yet. I
Yeah.
don't know if that was just a private person doing a private event.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
That's awesome, man. It seems like you did your research and
yeah. It's taken
good.
me a long time, man.
Yeah.
Like
How
I
long have you
said,
been doing it?
I've been working on this horse and carriage business for me
Uh-huh.
to be able to do it here in town for at least 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
That's a
Just
little.
researching the horse and what kind. There's a lot of things, the ins and outs of the carriage business that you don't know, that you don't see, like all the
Yeah.
backside of it. There's a lot of people that you can see the big Clydesdales.
Yeah.
They're spoiled. Budweiser has them.
Yeah.
They have their own facility, but those horses each one of them have 2 trainers per horse. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So they get special attention.
Yeah.
I was told not to ever get a Clydesdale to put on a carriage on the street, because if they go down, they can't get up, or they don't have the want to get
Uh-huh.
up. You know what I mean? So there's certain breeds that they work better than others. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the Percherons or the Belgians.
I don't know nothing about horses.
So,
I don't know nothing.
yeah,
dude.
it's taken a lot. Like I said, I grew up around cattle and
Yeah.
horses my whole life. I can ride a horse, but hitching a horse to a carriage and actually driving a horse versus riding one,
Yeah.
it's a totally different animal. Man.
Yeah. What kind of qualifications do you have to have a carriage business? Like
So-
special permits and all that.
So you have to have a city permit.
Okay.
It used to be once a year. talking to the city marshal here. I think it's like every quarter, so
Yeah.
every 3 months, you got to go and get a city inspection. Um,
Like on your carriage?
yeah,
Oh
so you got
wow.
to take your horse and carriage down there. They got to check your equipment. They got to check.
Wow.
They vet check your horse. They make sure all your equipment's safe, working right. You have of course you have to have insurance. You
Yeah.
know, not just liability insurance to cover your equipment,
Yeah.
but personal protection injuries for um, something
Something
happens, somebody
happens,
gets
yeah.
hurt. So we carry $1 million insurance coverage policy.
Yeah.
So it's not cheap, um, but it's well worth.
Yeah.
No, there's not a lot of times it happens, but it has happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you rather have it than not
Then not.
not
Yeah.
have it. Than when you need it.
Yeah.
So
So it's good to know that they're doing those inspections
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
making sure you're up to date with
Yeah,
taking care of your
you don't
horse
get
and
to
your
just
carriage.
grab a horse and
Yeah, I
put
was
him on the
like, come
street and
on.
think, yeah, come on. No, they make sure that animal is taken care of 100% before you can do anything with it.
Yeah. What about the party bus? Kind of the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing with the party bus. So you have
Yeah.
to go down the city and have them inspect it. You can kind of get like the taxis do.
Yeah.
So they get a sticker on the window like I did with the trolley,
Yeah.
and it's just a passenger. Um,
Cool. I've
um,
always wondered. You have to have a CDL for that.
so that one you do,
Yeah.
just because it's so big. It's an old transit bus that
Yeah.
turned into a party bus.
You have to have a
So
CDL.
yeah, it's Class B.
What about like the regular party buses? You know the ones you see with like 10, 12 people?
Yeah, so if I can't remember exactly how many it is,
Yeah.
but if you stay under a certain amount of people, you don't have to have that
Mm.
passenger license.
Yeah.
But you still have to have a passenger license. I think it's over 10 or
Yeah.
11.
10 or 11. I've always wondered, like, they let you drink on the party bus and everything.
As long as you don't sell them alcohol,
Yeah.
they can drink. They can bring their own.
But you couldn't get in the car right now and drink in the back seat. What's the difference?
That's a good question.
I was like-
I haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, I haven't figured it out
Yeah.
yet. But yeah, I can't. If I have alcohol, I can give it away.
Yeah.
I just cannot sell it. When you sell it, then it becomes
yeah,
a whole TABC license.
Oh, so you
have
can
to
actually give it away.
Yeah. So you can,
Shoot,
you
stock
can-
that baby up. Right?
When's the next bus?
right.
When's the next bus ride?
There's some certain birthday parties, bachelor parties.
Yeah.
I do sometimes.
Do like
I
a-
always make sure I have water on the bus.
Mhm.
There is always, stuff to clean up, towels, cleaning supplies. There's always going to be a mess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody's always spilling a drink, especially an open drink.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that was us. Anybody throw up in there?
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a trash can in there, so
Yeah.
that's kind
Do
of
you-
what I go over a whole spill when I
Yeah.
tell everybody. You know what I mean? I tell them they can move around, stand up, as long as they keep their hands off the headlight on
Yeah.
the headliner, because it's
Yeah.
Starlight headliner. And it's suede, so the oil
Yeah.
from your hands and that suede, it kind of ruins it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just tell everybody stay off of it.
Yeah.
My bus has small windows at the top that open,
Mhm.
and I tell them, if it gets hot, we can open the windows. A lot of people like to open them, have that fresh air. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't. A lot of people just want the air conditioners going just
Yeah.
to hang out. But I tell them, if you're gonna puke, there's a trash
There's
can.
a
right
trash
here.
can. That's great.
And I've had one so far.
Yeah. Do you have any
One.
crazy stories that's happened?
Man, I was out one night,
Uh-huh.
and this is kind of what changed how late I stayed out. So I was out one night. They were wanting to go bar hopping. I picked them up at 6. It was supposed to be a 4-hour party. They just kept extending. So I think they ended up paying almost $2,000 that night
Oh my god.
just to keep going.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not going to tell them no. If they're going to keep paying, I'll keep taking your money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But they wanted to just keep going, so we ended up I think it was downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And then they wanted to go down to Wild West over on 10th Street.
Oh shit.
We went there. Yeah, it was bad, bro. They went in, they came out, got into a fight.
Oh,
They started throwing bottles. The bus got hit. One of the windows got cracked. There's
dang.
blood all over the bus because one of them got beat up. Yeah, it was-
You charge a cleaning fee.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I charge a cleaning fee in that whole booking fee, so it's $50 deposit. Minimum of 2 hours, $200 an hour, and then there's a cleaning fee in there. If I go out of town, it's $100 fuel charge,
Uh-huh.
or it's just a flat rate of $200 an hour. I don't drop it down to the $175 an hour.
Yeah. How far do you like take people?
What far as they want to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a group that wants to go to a TCU game in Dallas, so
Yeah.
I'm getting the bus ready for that so that we
That'd
can
be
go
cool. And you
go
stay
do
over
that.
there and everything?
stay
They
there.
gotta pay for your hotel
until-
and everything?
I include all of it. man.
That's
From the time
awesome.
I pull out to the time I pull back in,
That's crazy.
and they're they want to go.
Yeah,
So
I feel like it's much safer.
it is.
Safer
It
than
is.
just
You know,
driving.
like concerts and stuff. I try to kind of push that a little bit more.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that really want to drive,
yeah,
but I try and sell like a party package, like on a ticket on the bus. So like
Yeah.
28 people on the bus, 15, 20, $25 a ticket. You
Yeah.
get a drink
That's
there
not
and a
bad.
drink back. You know what I mean? And you don't have to worry about getting a DUI because you're not pulled
Yeah.
over because you were drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you don't have to deal with all the traffic of waiting and getting in and out. Normally, when I book a party like that, I book a VIP and I pay for VIP parking. So
Yeah.
we have our own entrance, especially here at the lumber yard. You know what I mean? You just pull in the VIP parking, you pull in, you walk in the VIP. You don't have to wait through the whole line
whole
and
lines.
go through all the whole stuff.
That's
So,
smart. That's smart.
you know, it's more of an experience. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what people pay for. They pay for the experience of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is the accessibility and the what do you call it? The man, I can't think.
You're making it easy. I mean, easy
Yeah, it's
for
just
them.
easier.
And,
The convenience.
convenience. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's awesome, man.
A
And
lot
then-
of people pay for convenience.
Yeah, I do, man. Yeah. It's yeah. Sometimes doing that is better than you driving. You putting in the time. You might have to spend a little extra, but at the
Oh,
end,
yeah.
it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Where
And everybody's safe. You know what I mean? Everybody gets to go home. So
that's so true. Where'd you grow up?
I was born in Denver. I moved here when I was a little kid,
Oh, really?
and I've been here since '90. Yeah,
Nice.
so I grew up here. I grew up on the north side of town. I went to Paladero.
Nice.
Um,
Did you play any sports in high school?
I did. I played football. I ran cross country, but I played baseball for a little bit. Just
Yeah.
really wasn't my thing. For me, it was always working on cars. So I was auto body,
Yeah.
and I was in the auto body class there, and did
Yeah.
paint body work. So I can build a car from the ground up.
Really?
You know, I had my own shop building hot rods. I can work on anything, and that's like I said, that's how I met Trent over there,
Yeah.
working on cars, race cars, racing stuff like that, and painting cars. But it just my heart wasn't in it anymore, man.
No.
I did it for so long. You get burned out on some of these
That's what he was
things,
saying.
and, Yeah, you get burned out, man. You know.
Here.
You know that, especially when you're building a car. You know, I've taken cars to SEMA. I've taken cars to Hot August Nights in Reno.
Yeah.
You know, I've been to the big shows with the big guys, and you get burnt out quick,
Yeah.
man. These people want $1 million car for a bubblegum budget. You know?
Football. Yeah.
So it'll burn you out quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still do it, and I do it for random. You know, not random people. I'm just selective who I do it for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If I do it, I want it to mean something. The whole reason I got back into building cars was I always have these older people come in, you know, and you see that in their eyes. Like,
Yeah.
I was in this car when I was a kid. You know, it was my grandma's car, my dad's car. I remember driving down the dirt road, you know, in the back of this car with my grandpa and grandma. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what pushed me to start building cars. You know what I mean? I want to be able to create that memory for somebody that was a little bit older.
It goes back to what you're trying to do now.
Yeah,
That's
it,
awesome.
It all kind of falls together. You know what I mean? Because you know, in your retirement age and
Yeah.
you're retired and you have nothing else to do, and build a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of that is sentimental value because it goes back to, man, that was my grandpa's car.
Yeah.
Or I remember going down the road and you know, a car like that with
Yeah,
my
the
grandparents.
memories.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
And it brings back a lot of memories from a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I've built a lot of cool stuff, but
Yeah. What
just got burnt out.
how was your childhood growing up? Did you have a good childhood?
Average, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was hit or miss with
You
my
grew up
dad.
with like
Yeah,
you
so-
grew up with okay.
Yeah, there was 6 of us. So
6 skill.
yeah, I had
Yeah.
4 girls, me and my older brother. My older brother, he was kind of the same thing in the cars, motorcycles,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then, you know, the 4 girls in between us. So my brother was the oldest, I'm the youngest.
Oh,
There was 4 girls in between us, and we're all 2 years apart.
Yeah.
So, you know, not to speak bad on my dad, but you know, my dad.
I mean, it happens.
My dad liked to drink, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And for a long time, I didn't get along with my dad
Yeah.
at all.
From when you were little to growing up.
Yeah.
Was he there present though or no?
He was there.
Yeah.
He just, most of the time,
Drunk.
was drunk. But
But seeing that, I feel like seeing that, it probably makes you want to be better for your kids. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
100%.
You don't you don't want them to see that in you.
Yeah,
So that probably helped you.
It's helped me a lot because if I drink, I don't drink to get drunk. I might have 1 or 2,
Yeah.
and
Call it good?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And a lot of that's call it childhood trauma, but a lot of
Yeah.
that's I want a bettered life. Either
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean? I don't want to. I want to drink to enjoy, not drink to get drunk.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that
I feel like, yeah, that's tough sometimes.
yeah. But for the grace of God, my mom
Yeah.
finished college.
She
You
did.
know, she took care of all of us. She worked full time. She went to college. She pushed us.
Yeah.
She's the one that kept us kind of planted.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're Mexican?
yeah.
Where are your parents from?
So my dad is actually from Mexico, from Zacatecas.
Zacatecas.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then my mom is from South Texas. So a lot of my family is in McAllen, Edinburg, South
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah, yeah.
So
Do you speak Spanish?
a little bit.
A little bit.
I understand it.
Hey, we gotta get you straight, bro. Delgado, really, bro?
Hey, they a lot of people tell me like you're the whitest Mexican I ever met. That's all right. Like, I'll take it.
That's what they tell me too. But I speak Spanish.
Yeah, I can understand. You know what I mean, and I can have a conversation with somebody. My grandma would come to town and she'd talk to me in Spanish. I'd talk to her in English.
Yeah.
I'd talk to her in Spanish, just not as fluent. And I just never got into it.
Never got into it, especially growing up and like your parents talk to you in English. You probably lose it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just but kind of dialect of just
Mm-hmm. My mom always used to, when I was little, I kind of struggled with that because I grew up around like white kids, so I used to speak in English. But it's when I was first learning English, she's like, "You barely know English and you're forgetting your Spanish."
Yeah.
She's like, "How you gonna be able to communicate?"
And that's one of the things my mom pushed for all the time is with my kids. She made sure they learned Spanish. She
Yeah.
talks to them in Spanish.
Yeah.
They understand. But as they got older, my son used to tell me, "Oh, I'm going to get rich and I'm just going to hire a bunch of people to work for me." And then now he works for the railroad, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, I probably should learn Spanish to talk to some other people." But
How many kids do you have?
I have three. So
Three kids?
I have a 12-year-old fixing me 13. My daughter just graduated,
Nice.
and she's in nursing school. She actually got certified as a PCT, so
Dang, that's
patient
cool.
care therapist right out of high school. And then my oldest is 22. So when he graduated,
Wait, 22?
Yeah.
Bro, you're like 30. How old are you?
No, I wish.
Like, how old are you?
I wish. Thank you.
You're like
I'll take
32.
it, bro. I'll take it. No, I'm
You had
40,
him when
I'm
you were
43.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm 43.
Yeah, I
But-
thought you were like kind of around my age.
I wish. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. No,
Yeah.
that's awesome though.
I get it all the time though.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people tell me, you're not in your 40s. Yeah, I'm in my 40s, bro. I am.
Yeah.
But he, when he graduated, he was graduated as a certified architect.
Really?
Yeah, he was going to finish school.
Yeah.
He had a year and a half, or I say it's a year and a half, semester and a half. He would have had his associates, but same thing, man. He got burned out.
Yeah.
He didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I pushed him to stay, but you can only do so much. You know what I mean?
But now he has a good job.
Yeah,
The
he-
railroad's a good job, right?
Yeah, he went to work for I can't remember the name of that company working on the windmill towers. So
Yeah.
he was sandblasting, painting them.
Oh, the windmill tower?
Yeah. All the towers, and then so he was working nights and going to school. He worked 7 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning, get off, go to school till like noon, go home, go to sleep,
Yeah.
and then get back up and start doing it all over again.
Dang, grinding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he does, And he got to the point to where he was like, I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather make money than go sit behind a desk, and he's not just because of my kid.
Yeah.
He's talented. Like,
Yeah.
he was doing 3D designs on AutoCAD. Like, you could literally walk into your future home with this
Yeah.
VR headset 3D that he designed. It was pretty awesome. He
Yeah.
just
It wasn't about it. I feel like if it's something you don't love doing and you're not passionate about, I think it's best to find what
Yeah.
you're passionate about.
yeah. So he's always been, Trent knows him. He's always been in the shop working. He was painting too when he was a kid. I
Yeah.
taught him how to paint. And he's been on the grind ever since. He wants to make money, so that's what
Yeah.
he did. He left there, went to the railroad.
Yeah.
He went on a crew, just maintenance crew on the railroad, working
Yeah.
there, and then he transferred over into welding. So now he's a welder for BNSF. So
Oh, that's all.
he's doing pretty good for himself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man. And then, what do you think motivates you to keep like? Because you say you do a lot of things. What motivates you? What keeps you going?
Man, a lot of it's leaving a legacy for my kids. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But to me, I want more out of life. You know what I mean?
What's your ultimate like goal?
Um,
Some people want like financial freedom, get rich. Some people want, like you said, leave legacy. I'm
yeah.
guessing.
I
for
don't.
kids.
I don't want to be rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people give me backlash for this when I tell them that. I
Yeah.
don't want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about where that check's coming in or if the
Yeah.
bill's going to get paid or,
Yeah.
I got an oil change on my car. If I could change my own oil, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that paycheck to paychecks.
Yeah.
And I just want to be able to take a vacation or take my
Yeah.
kids somewhere and not worry about it. You know what I mean? As long as the bills are paid, I don't want to go live with lavish life
Yeah.
in Paris. You know what I mean? I just,
It'd be nice though.
yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It sure would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't want $1 million home. I
Yeah.
just want to be comfortable. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
that's good. I feel like it's always important to have like your vision and your why. You
Yeah.
know, why are you doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
And the older you get, the wiser you get, and you find your calling. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
times when you're younger, you're just out there partying,
Oh, yeah.
not living day to day. You know, even
Yeah.
if you're making good money,
You
you're
don't have a
still blowing it.
direction. You're just
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
living life.
Yeah. At what age did you see that in your life that it clicked? You're like, man, I'm done
And,
messing around.
Probably in my late 20s, early 30s.
Late 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my uncle raised me and my two cousins a lot. We were
Mhm.
drag racing all the time. And he was kind of more of a safe father figure to me
Yeah.
growing up because he was hard on me. I mean, he just treated me like he did my cousin. You know,
Yeah.
if we were going racing, we would leave Wednesday to go racing. I
Yeah.
couldn't leave unless I had my homework, my schoolwork was done, my
Straight.
grades were good. He made sure that, I was in my senior year. I was in a work program, so I got to leave school at noon
Mhm.
and go work. And I would go to the shop and work.
Yeah.
But if I get to the shop and I had homework, he'd make me do my homework before I
First.
went,
Yeah.
before I even got
That's
to go in the
awesome.
shop and work. So
Yeah.
he was a big driving factor to kind
Yeah.
of where I'm at today, and
Yeah.
how I am as a person. Most of that was my mom,
Yeah.
keeping me planted and rooted and thank the Lord that she did because
Yeah.
she pushed me. There was a time, man, I drifted away in my faith and away from God, and
Yeah.
I fought, and I just kind of felt lost. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I found my way back, and by the grace of God, I am where I am now because of taking my
Yeah.
self and giving myself back to God and spending life volunteering at church and
What
youth
church do you go
group.
to?
And so at that time, I was going to Trinity.
Trinity.
And I was in the youth group at Trinity,
Nice.
volunteering there. And now I go to Life Church.
Live.
So
Where's that one?
Life Church on Sonty and I say Sonty. It's the Loop in Ken anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. It's always good to be able to go back to that. You know.
Yeah.
You feel good when you go to church.
I do.
Right?
You do.
Yeah.
And not just going to church, man. You got to live it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like let God reflect in you,
And what you're doing.
yeah, what you're doing, your business. And I tell myself all the time, what do I want
Yeah.
to get out of my business, but that it's honoring God. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Everybody's like, oh, it's a party bus. Yeah, it's a party bus.
Yeah.
God doesn't tell you can't drink. He just tells you not to get drunk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't drink to be,
Yeah.
So for me, it was how can I take that and still honor God with my business?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's
that's
awesome.
kind of why I wanted a horse and carriage business. Weddings, proposals. You can
Yeah.
speak life into somebody's wedding or marriage
So
before they
true.
even get married.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome, man. What do you be doing for fun whenever you're not working and staying busy with work? Or this is what most people say, work.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? You get up and you grind, and you go home and you grind
Mhm.
till the lights go out. You know what I mean? And even then, you get in bed and my lights don't go out; they keep turning.
Hey, but you gotta you gotta be able to like balance too, right?
You do.
What do
You
you do?
do.
What do
So,
you do?
I'm so random, and my kids say it's they call it adventures with dad. So
Uh-huh.
we just randomly get up and go out of town.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
I don't tell them anything. I come home and tell them, all right, pack your bags, we're leaving.
Let's go.
Where are we going? I don't know. Let's
I
go.
don't know. Let's go.
Well, we've been to Manitou. We
Yeah. That's
climbed
in
the
Colorado Springs,
Colorado
right?
Springs.
Oh,
So
that's dope,
I'm from
man.
Denver. I love the mountains. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
me, the mountains is more of a getaway than being on the beach.
Yeah.
I'd rather be up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I love the beach. Don't get me wrong. Leave me in the ocean, but for me, I love to go hiking, get up in the mountains, go
Yeah.
trail riding. I'm a nature person.
Mhm.
It's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would rather take a cabin in the mountains
Yeah.
over,
The
you know,
ocean.
yeah. the
I don't know.
ocean.
That's tough. That's tough.
It's hard because
I was like, that's tough.
I've been to Florida, man. Clearwater is beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's so relaxing to be out there on the ocean,
Yeah.
on the beach. I've been dolphin sightseeing and stuff like
30
that.
minutes?
So.
40? You went like this.
You gotta remember he's dyslexic, bro.
Yeah, it's like that. What kind of music you listen to?
I listen to everything.
Everything?
Man. Yeah, I have a lot of worship playing when I'm driving down the road in my truck, but I grew up listening to everything from uh, man, blues, jazz,
Yeah.
country.
Is that your logo on your hat?
No, this is actually Range
Randy
Riders.
Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, Rights to Remember or Randy Rogers.
I haven't got my logo on any
Merch.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I just haven't. I have my own brand that I made
Yeah.
for my house. You know, just when the
Yeah.
Caden made it for me, but I haven't really, pushed the branding side of
Yeah.
my
Is
business.
that?
I wanted to get my business established more
Yeah.
than to do, then start doing merch.
Marketing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What is the Rights to Remember? How does it look for the Rights to Remember in like 5 to 7, 8 years from now?
I want to keep going, man.
You
I
do?
want to be able to residual income. I always see a bigger opportunity somewhere, whether it's keeping the party bus going, paying somebody to drive it,
Yeah.
or extending my fleet, making it bigger, hiring more people.
Yeah.
I want to actually buy property,
Mm-hmm.
open a venue, open Airbnbs on the property with the venue, kind of
Yeah.
have an all-in-one. Have your church service there, have your party
Oh,
there,
that'd be cool.
sleep there,
Take them there.
have a party bus
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Have the whole experience start to finish,
Yeah.
and that's where I want to end up eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I want to be able to get up and go check on my business, and
Yeah.
then go take care of what I
Yeah.
need to take care of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
Work on your business,
yeah.
not in your business.
Yeah, and pay somebody else.
Yeah.
Be able to bless somebody else with a job and
Yeah.
an ability to learn and do something else. One of the other things that's on my heart is I wanted to start a nonprofit with kids. You know, these kids when they get out of school, a lot of them don't have the opportunity to go nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they don't get a college degree or
A scholarship.
yeah, they don't get a scholarship.
Yeah.
They just go into the workforce.
Yeah.
They have no skills when they go into the workforce. There's
Yeah.
nobody here that teaches these kids a trade
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah. A lot of schools.
Welding. No,
yeah.
you can go to welding school, but who is going to give you the opportunity to time to get to? That takes
Yeah.
a scholarship. It takes money to get.
Yeah.
So
Do they have anything like that in high school?
So Amtech's the. They have
Amtech,
Amtech.
okay.
Of course, that's where my daughter went.
Mhm.
But I mean, outside
Does that
of
cost
school,
money?
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I know it's part of the school district.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. But for me, I wanted to do it like after when they
After.
finish. The kids. There's
After
a lot
they
of
graduate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I was serving in Trinity in the youth group,
Yeah.
you don't realize how many single parents there is. It's a single dad or a single mom trying to take care of these kids and get all of their kids through school.
Yeah.
Get them to college and out and be successful in life. And I wanted to be able to find just a building,
Mm-hmm.
bring a welder in, bring a plumber in, a carpenter, electrician,
And just teach them.
roofer,
Yeah.
and just somewhere for them to go, give them that skill,
Yeah.
and then be able to take and maybe somehow, some way, get them some money to be able to get into a program somewhere. I mean, like a scholarship through, that. But
Yeah.
because not everybody has that ability, you know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
everybody has that funding.
That's expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
like-
I think they said raising a kid nowadays is like over $300,000 per kid.
Man, that's crazy.
Just for one kid.
That's your birth control.
Yeah. Don't have them.
Don't have them. No, Juan. Well, thank you for coming in, talking to us about what you do, your business, yourself.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We did touch on your events. You talked about the Route 66, but there's a couple more, right?
Yeah, the
What
4th
else?
of July.
4th of July?
Yeah, the 4th of July and the
Canyon?
4th of July parade in Canyon. Yeah.
What are you gonna be doing there?
So we'll have the smoke and the carriage there too. So
Okay.
that's America's 250th anniversary. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go all out. I'm gonna try and flags and
Mm-hmm.
all the Star Spangled stuff. I'm trying to find a costume.
Costume?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put Uncle Sam or George Washington.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of somebody in the carriage,
That'd be
kind of
cool.
wave. I'm just trying to throw stuff out.
Throw
there,
stuff
what I
out
mean?
there.
Yeah, just
Oh,
see
man.
whatever sticks.
Yeah.
I partner up with a lot of people. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
I did the trolley, I partnered up with a lot of realtors.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Rafter 16 Canyon.
Yeah.
She brought the building out. She brought the Benzebo out. Chick-fil-A on Coulter.
Yeah.
I just I want to be able to get in communication like we do Friday mornings, with other small businesses.
Friday
and
morning
help.
power hour.
Power hour, baby. I love it.
It's been good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's made me a whole different person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy how that does that, you know?
Yeah. It gives you the drive to want to get up in the
Mhm.
morning. I didn't want to get up in the morning before.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
I'm surprised this dude's been there every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
No, dude, it's pushed me to be better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Matt's pushed me to push myself more and chase those leads and contacts and
Relationships.
Yeah.
Network and all that.
relationships. Being in that meeting with Matt invited me to. You got to meet all the tourism council in that room. Anybody that's the city of Emerald, the Civic Center, all of those CEOs, and I say CEOs, they're all the presidents, vice presidents of of their group. It's making contacts is huge. And the WRCA rodeo, the Cruise Ranch rodeo, those are a lot of things that happen here in town.
Just by showing up to a meeting.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Where can people find you?
Rise to Remember.
You're working on your website, right?
Yeah.
So is it done or no?
Yeah, it's up and running. We're still working through the kinks of it.
Yeah.
It's risetoremember.com.
Okay.
And then if you want to call me, you can call me 806-206-8646. If I don't answer, give me a text. We can call, we can book. You want to call, partner up with an event.
Yeah.
Let's, do something. I'm always up for working with another small business or someone else.
Yeah.
Or, I do spend a lot of time getting ready for Tim Tebow's Night to Shine. So I volunteer all my equipment for Tim Tebow's Night to Shine.
Where's that at? Or what is that?
Tim Tebow's Night to Shine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's a prom for like special needs. So
Tim Tebow comes?
Yeah, no. So it's his. I
Isn't
wish
that
he
the
did.
quarterback?
It's his. Yeah,
Okay.
it's his organization,
Oh,
and
okay,
every
gotcha.
year they have that event all over the United States, all over the country.
Okay.
So everybody everywhere.
They do that here?
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
first
wow.
week in February.
That's cool.
February. And so it's at the Civic Center. And then, so I take my party bus. I kind of volunteer to help in step on the limo side of stuff. So we have like 7 limos, and they just take them for a limo ride. You know what I mean?
That's
and
awesome.
so they get out, they go on the red carpet, they walk the red carpet, they go in, they party, they eat. It's a fun time.
That's awesome, man.
But that's, where I spend a lot of my time getting ready for that at the end of the year.
Awesome, man. Well, I look forward to seeing what you make out of your business. You're already doing good, but I hope everything you're trying to do comes into place.
Yeah,
I'm here if you ever need anything. Phone call
I
away.
appreciate that.
I'll see you every Friday morning.
I need it. I need it. You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's here lately. I've kind of feel like I've been kicked in the face to the party bus and just one thing after another. But that's just part of business and part of life.
business,
You know what I mean? And
Keep
to
kicking.
me, you keep kicking, keep fighting back.
Yeah.
But I always tell myself, find a way.
Yeah. All right, Juan.
Whatever
Thank you for
it takes,
coming in.
find a way.
Remember, guys, y'all can catch these episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Facebook. And if you're needing to book a ride with Juan, man, hit him up, rightstoremember.com. He has the carriage, the party bus, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
But hit him up. Let's get him some business. And thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.